Demi Moore is back on the big screen. It's a really clever new film about a seemingly perfect suburban family called the Joneses, keeping up with the Joneses. Meanwhile, keeping up with her on screen and off screen never been easier thanks to Twitter, where she has become, well, she rocks, okay? We are so thrilled to have Demi Moore join us back live here.
Thank you.
In the studio. Good to see you again.
Nice to be here.
Enjoyed the film. It wasn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
I thought that it was going to be, well, I don't want to give away too much because I thought you were going to be a real couple. You and David Duchovny.
They kind of give that away, so it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. That we're, this seemingly perfect family moving into a seemingly perfect, upscale neighborhood with, our 2 children. And in fact, we are
marketers.
We are cast. We are a cast family.
Yeah. I think what really caught me off guard is it made me stop and think, Demi. It made me stop and think about, we really are like that. We've heard this old phrase, keeping up with the Joneses. And in some...
But we do. I mean, I found the concept fascinating. I think it was based enough in reality of what we all live and exist with marketing. And I think it just took it that one step further of, could that be possible that we don't know who our neighbors are? But more importantly, it's an incredible reflection on how we place a measure of our own value based on our stuff, what we have. And I love that at the end, and this is a comedy, but at the end, that the real message is that it's the connection we have with one another is what we need to have. The rest is just bonus. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having stuff.
No, it's nothing wrong with wanting stuff. It's just, it's wrong to put value on that stuff and not putting value on. Did I get it right? The relationship. See,
yes.
That was. Let's play clips so everybody else can be in on this. So again, David Duchovny is your husband. You all are a seemingly happy family in suburbia, and things aren't quite what they seem. There we go.
Okay. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. As you can see, these are the products our clients are pushing for the holidays, and it's up to you to make sure they're under every tree in town. Nice.
Well, I can't say that I'm hating this.
I'm glad that you like it.
You have excellent taste.
Thank you. Is this for me?
No. For your girlfriend, Naomi. She'll be selling to her little counterculture friends without even knowing.
And you admitted that you kind of are a part of this world because as a celebrity, people are looking at seeing what you're wearing, what you're doing, and trying to emulate that.
And I think that exists more so than ever. I mean, people walk the red carpet, and it's all dissected. What are the shoes? What's the dress? I get things sent to me generously, and if I'm photographed wearing it, it might, encourage someone else. So that's why I really found this extremely fascinating, and I love that this is even though we're not a real family, that we exist with the same kind of dysfunction and issues of a real family.
Have you found that people have really gotten a chance to know you because of Twitter? Because before that, they would just see you on the red carpet and they would have an idea of who you are or think that they knew who you are. But because of Twittering, you and your husband, Ashton Kutcher, that they really are getting to know.
Well, I think you have a direct access that isn't filtered with someone else's commentary, and I think it allows you to also expose aspects of yourself that, if a paparazzi is getting a shot, most likely I'm probably going to, have an unpleasant look on my face because I'm not happy they're invading my privacy. And I look at it, if you're going to, be humiliated, you might as well just do it yourself. So,
we're all good at that, aren't we? Doing it ourselves.
But it's wonderful because I feel like it's put us in a much more proactive position instead of a reactive position.
Well, when Ashton was here not too long ago, and you all had just formed the DNA Foundation, and you just got back last night from Haiti.
I did. I just flew in.
What were you doing there?
I went down with a group, Artists for Peace and Justice, and we kind of collectively were looking at, just getting a better perspective of what's happening right now, and what we can do, and with my focus being the rest of it situation, which is really looking at how we can end the slavery system, which in a sense is really their foster care, for lack of a better word, but it's it's really an opportunity through this unfortunate tragedy to look at building a better Haiti and a more just Haiti, and in doing so create greater protection laws for the children. So the group we went down with, their focus is on education, and so we met with the First Lady of Haiti yesterday, and my hope is that as they're moving forward and rebuilding, that they look to make sure that that includes all children, and the Restavik children, which many people don't know, can be sent from a poor family to another slightly less poor family, or in some cases even relatives, but have less opportunity for education, and often are punished by kneeling on a cheese grater if they're not working fast enough, and beaten. And I think that the majority of them are girls and are victims of sex slavery. And so it's something, although Ash and I are focusing a lot on dealing with what's this issue right here at home.
Right, you are.
We really felt that we didn't want to miss that opportunity. And it was wonderful. I think the First Lady was very responsive to including this in their big universal education plan, because it doesn't exist there. There are not public schools. I think only 15%.
Right. And you're saying, I mean, it was horrible, the earthquake, but it has brought a focus and just the problems beyond that that are now being addressed.
Yeah, and as the funds are coming in from donor countries, including the U.S., we'd like to just have a provision that comes with banning the Restavik system, in the same way we want to put building codes so that they don't, rebuild in the manner that has been so destructive.
Well, Demi, thank you so much for the work that you're doing. And boy, George wanted me to ask you the Puma Cougar question. I guess we'll have to go online and find out the reason for Puma Power. I hope George doesn't.
It was pure entertainment, just to make myself laugh.
That's right. This was more important than that, I thought. Yeah. Continued blessings to you and
so
everything,
much.
and your beautiful family.
Thank you.
And The Joneses opens in theaters. You want to catch it this Friday.